went out of his way.
The late Balai's wife brought up their children as best she could following her loss, children who are now her greatest pride and joy and valued members of society.
So ke ne o etswa mo motseng ga ke ga go gantsi o ka bala malapa a tona a ratile mo ona mme tlotla e mo lelapeng le la mele ke isa go godimo go modimo
re mmare go amogele mo kgaolong ye ya makgwaphane le bogela gore le ikutlwisitse go nna le ma go minister ba ba le mo kgaolong ka kgatleng ne re go le bogela tsone di kgantsona tse o tona le chama ba ba le bogela
tona go gata mo lapeng la rapala ga se motho wa ntle o sa go ramasisi rawe tautona le o mongwe go di Englishman ka le kwet masir.
Culturally, expressions of condolence and compassion are key to preserving cultural norms, ideals President Masisi upholds, frequenting families who've lost loved ones to offer support and to stand in unity with them. Utsidile Unkabetsi, BTV News, Muchudi.
The President Dr. Mokgweetsi Masisi and other senior government officials today graced the 140th Botswana Police Service anniversary celebrations, which saw multitudes throng the National Stadium. Prior to the momentous day, the Commissioner of Police, Ms. Diana Marate, highlighted in an interview the importance of collaboration between the BPS and other stakeholders to ensure national security. Reports.
According to the World Security and Police Index, Botswana Police is ranked the best in the African continent due to its effectiveness in policing strategies, crime prevention and ensuring general national security. Botswana Police, in the 140 years of its existence, went through transitions which are said to have purposefully served to ensure the safety of communities through formation of units and divisions. However, concerted efforts to effectively carry out their mandate was said to be imperative.
Botswana Police ga re dira tiro ya rona re tshwanetse re be re tshwaragane le setšhaba re tshwaragane le batsayakarolo ba ba harologaneng various stakeholders.
As Botswana Police, we strive for excellence with concerted efforts from us and all other stakeholders in the policing agenda. As a leader, I am committed to ensuring that the organization works very closely with the public for the benefit of the general public.
Ke gore sengwe le sengwe se re se dirang re le sepodisi e be le gore re teleditse pele.
Running
an entity like Botswana Police Service requires constant consultation with the general public to be in tune with what is happening, especially with the changing trends of technology which fuels criminal activities. The Special Support Group and the newly established City Police Unit are said to be a testament to the growth of this organization.
Our territorial borders, or members of the Special Support Group, cross-border crime.
The Special Support Group plays a role in fighting cross-border crimes, but at the same time contributes to tackling internal issues as a special support to BPS. You can remember there was a time the country battled haze, and through the special group, we have seen the number of haze go down. City Police also is doing a remarkable job of ensuring public safety.
City policing, house invasions, Tio.
Botswana Police Service alluded to their alignment to the newly adopted pledge to adapting to a customer-led approach in waging war against ever-escalating criminal activities. Kelekeletswe, Somulekai, PTV News, Gaborone.
Minister for State President Mr. Gabo Moraing has made an announcement on the withdrawal of 3 government bills from Parliament pending further consultations. The 3 bills, he says, concerns firstly the President's pensions and retirement benefits, secondly the former Vice President's pensions and retirement benefits, and lastly Ministers and National Assembly gratuities and pensions.
But I will not go into the details of these bills, as those are clearly set out in the memoranda of each of these bills. There has been a lot of comments, remarks, and a general dissatisfaction about these bills. The common sentiment is that this is not the time to bring such bills. We have heard your opinions. We have listened to your views. And it is clear that you, the people of this country, the people of this Republic of Botswana, are not ready for a review of the law relating to the improvement of the retirement benefits of former leaders of this country. In appreciation of your views, the people of Botswana, as a consultative and listening government, I'm here to declare to the nation that we have heard you reluctantly and will withdraw the 3 bills from Parliament pending further consultation.
The First Lady, Ms. Nomasisi, says equipping young people with the much-needed vocational skills is pivotal to stimulating their active contribution towards socio-economic development for the country. The First Lady said this at the 10th anniversary celebrations of Motlagana wa Banana Society in Sorowe on Friday. Kibadiretse Motlosi reports.
Over 200 trainees have graduated with trades in textile and sewing, pottery making and bakery skills since Motlagana wa Banana Society was established 10 years ago. The society, which was born out of passion and a great concern at the increasing youth unemployment, touches out of school youth and capacitates them with vocational skills that can help them open up employment avenues and sustain livelihoods. It thrives on the spirit of volunteerism to render their upskilling services, something that the First Lady, Ms. Nomasisi, hailed as a key component in accelerating the country's human capital development efforts.
Simologe ya le gesentle tla dirwa ke rona bana ba Serowe, tla dirwa ke rona bana ba Mosopa le bana ba metse ya rona. Ke remeng ka dinao bagolo le bana re dire hela jaaka Motlagana wa Banana o dira, o ala phate ya ditlhabololo, o thusa le hatseleng le le ikeeletseng le na le maikaelelo ale angwaga wa 2036 vision 2036 e reng katlego ya botle
mme mo Serowe ha re ne re ka ikagela kana warehouse kana nkare se factory hela re be tsa bone bana ba ba alogileng kwa re ba kgobokanya re ijaanong factory ke a ne rona re a ne gone ga rona re itireleng kgwebo ya rona.
The society has produced trainees who have been absorbed in the vocational sector, while some have pursued self-employment route.
Banana ba thoka guidance. Ha ba lathelwa hela go tele banana ke lona bao. O ta ithala dio di senyegile. We ka bona gore Motlagana o sala o simolla ka 2009. Ha ise go senyege sepe. Why? Because bana le guidance.
Mekgatlo e tebagantseng segolo le banana e botlhokwa ka banana mo nakong tsa gompieno ba tlhaelwa ke ditiro. Me fa ba ithutela ditiro tsa diatla ba kgona go itirela ditiro ba direle ba bangwe ditiro ba bo ba kgone go itshetsa.
Graduates say the skills they've gained from the society's training services have transformed their lives as they are now able to put food on the table through their craft.
Ne ke ntse ke le mo go ibinyana o motana ke irela mo Serenke be ke tawane ya be ke ithuta o roka 2014 ngwaga othi ne re le gone ke be ke hetsa a sa nke hetsa na plan a me le gore ke go nna mo go ibi yo motona ya no iseng yo matana ile ke tswa councilor be khona mpha stall ke na le stall ora be ke wa ka di machine nako e yote ntse ke le ko office nya me ke roka
The society was implored to market their services through the use of new technologies and to also leverage on partnerships to further create a meaningful impact in the country. Ke Badiritse Motlosi, BTV News, Sorowe.
Meanwhile, the First Lady yesterday hosted an engagement session with young people at the Botswana National Youth Council in honor of the Governor-General of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, Dame Cynthia Pratt. As she empowered and inspired the youth, Dame Pratt urged them to always rise above challenges and to refocus on what they want to achieve.
Amidst all the confusion that surrounds young people as they mature into adulthood, it's beautiful that they still envision a different Botswana who is inclusive, caring, and compassionate with dedicated leaders. They took time to share their wishes with the First Lady, Mrs. Neo Masisi, and Dame Cynthia Pratt from the Bahamas, stating they are very optimistic about their future.
We as young girls yearn for change. We yearn for change in Botswana, and we see 2030 as a year in which there will be no poverty in Botswana. She should be able to stand in front of you and tell her story, but not based on poverty.
2036 looks very beautiful in my eyes. Young Botswana are now reaching for a higher calling. They are not just living for themselves, but they are breathing and existing to leave a mark. I have no doubt that we can. No doubt at all.
I'm glad a youngster here spoke about change. Let me say to that youngster, Wanaka, this is exactly what we are trying to achieve today. It is because we want to go on the road called change. Events such as these and dialogues and interactions are supposed to be a trigger. I'm happy, Wanaka. You said in 2036 you see hope, color, and you are allowed to dream so widely and wildly.
So much energy and the boldness from the young people aroused Dame Pratt's keen interest for the development of the youth. She encouraged them to press harder in order to get what they want.
Botswana is in good shape. When I witness the young people and what they can produce, I am saying you're on your way. You understand what I'm saying? Believe in yourself, because you can do it. Females, you know, they didn't think I could do it because I'm a female. But you don't answer. You just prove them wrong. Just prove them wrong.
The First Lady also used this moment to say goodbye to the delegates, whom she says left a mark here in Botswana.
It is also an opportunity for me to bid you farewell. You have been an inspiration from day one when we met you in Nassau. You were an inspiration again when we went to the prisons. You thought you were only inspiring the youngsters. We were whispering as adults and saying, Mayo o re khwetlile o khomile dipelo tsa rona.
BTV News, Gaborone.
Now, National Planning Commission has partnered with the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources to help them with the activities of the 2024 Vision 2036 Commemoration Month because of the university's important contribution to the transformation of Botswana. This was announced by NPC Commissioner General Mr. Batho Molomo at a media briefing on the Vision 2036 Commemoration Month in Gaborone on Friday. Surefero Tombale compiled this one.
As a part of this year's commemoration of Vision 2036, the National Planning Commission held a media briefing to reveal the activities it has organized to help the nation to introspect and reaffirm its commitment towards the national target of Vision 2036 of achieving prosperity for all. Among those activities is a main activity that the Commission has partnered with the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources to put together.
This year's main event will feature a public lecture which will be delivered by none other than the Vice Chancellor of BUANG, the Botswana University of Agriculture and Natural Resources, Professor Musipili, and this will be followed by a roundtable panel discussion in which sector-specific specialists will participate, and these will be mainly on the issues or in the areas of agriculture, innovation, and agro-processing.
The Commission revealed the factors that motivated its partnership with BOTSWANA.
Agriculture is one of the 8 priority sectors in the National Transformation Strategy. The topic of the lecture is therefore inspired by efforts of both government and the private sector to transform agriculture and natural resources sectors to be more productive. It is for this reason that BOTSWANA has been identified as the perfect partner to demonstrate its role in the transformation of the agricultural sector.
Achieving the goals of Vision 2036 requires innovative and research-intensive approaches, particularly in the agriculture and natural resources sectors. It requires technological innovations in a semi-arid country like Botswana, where food production is a major challenge. Certainly, this makes BOTSWANA one of the key drivers towards achievements of Vision 2036.
The NPC also expressed an interest in entering into a memorandum of agreement with BOTSWANA to further leverage on its expertise to help the nation progress, something that the pair agreed to discuss in future. Tsolofela Tombale, BTV News, Gaborone.
You're watching BTV News. Thank you for staying with us. Now, moving on, Kanye District Council Chairman Mr. Mpho Thole acknowledged the continued progress of community developments in the district, citing the water reticulation Phase 1 project, as well as maintenance of roads infrastructure. Mr. Thole highlighted this during a special full council held to revise the District Development Plan 9 projects in Kanye recently. Kisokofetse Makwinja and Onele Ntokoro.
Mr. Thole says they have started to build water storage tanks in Mafikana Ward to address the issue of water scarcity, as well as the commencement of the 25-kilometer bitumen roads in the district, which were paused by environmental impact assessment process.
Proposed other road, Kitsadi production road, it's been a headache and a headache for us because road. And we are happy with the progress. We're happy with what we have now as the district. The proposed ones will push for them to be implemented, all of them.
Some councillors say even though they appreciate some of the projects mentioned by the chairman, they had expected for some of the projects from the awards to have also been considered. I am grateful for the report on the upgrade of health posts to clinics, but my concern is that Solokola Clinic maternity wing is long overdue for construction.
With maternity.
It has been confirmed that health posts such as Sehwahwa will be upgraded from health posts to clinics, which will improve the state of this area. As you are aware that we do not have doctors visiting daily, but only come occasionally, which then becomes the councillor's responsibility to assist patients at awkward hours in case of emergencies.
Ga rena dingaka ko dikgaolwaneng tsa motho e le gore bosigo wa tlhokagala o tla go libe mo gone makhanselara gore ba taboge bosigo jong kapa motho a botse kapa ya.
The chairman says the intent is to ensure that the community projects are completed well within the stipulated time frame to cater for the needs of the residents who are currently facing challenges, especially that of water shortages. Onele Ntokolo, BTV News, Kanye.
The Botswana Elephant Management Plans and Action Plan is said to be bearing fruits as there has been some notable decrease in the number of casualties from elephant attacks in the past year. The main mandate of the plan is to manage elephants while ensuring community who live in the vicinity of these giants coexist well, enhancing the biodiversity and lowering human-wildlife conflict. Kizotemani has more.
Despite a decrease in the numbers of people killed by elephants, when comparing figures within the same time period, there has, however, been an increase in the numbers of elephants killed. Statistics indicate that 7 elephants were killed in 2022 and 38 killed in 2023 in Chobe. There has been a decrease of 2 people killed by elephants and 5 injured in 2023, while 4 were killed and 12 injured in 2022. These are indications that the Botswana Elephant Management Plan and Action Plan has to live up to what it had been mandated to achieve.
And the graph are showing a sort of up and down level. This could be done due to several factors, including not complete reporting, or in some cases even increase in elephant populations. And this is the number of, the sad part of the story is the number of people killed and people injured. Not official data for this year. The elephants are occupying some of the last wilderness area in this part of the world. And these are areas with a very low human population.
Elephant conservation is important to us as they are critical for tourism and it beautifies our environment. By so doing that, it is also promote addressing human-wildlife conflict in the community. Village leaders shared their concerns, which relevant stakeholders attempted to them.
We cannot grow anything there because of this elephant. They have destroyed everything.
There are boreholes in the park, but most of them are not working. We have a development scheme called Conservation Trust Fund. It is beneficial to all farmers who jointly apply to it for cluster fencing. We are going to construct 21 boreholes nationally, and 3 will be in Chobe. The Department of Wildlife and National Parks urged the community to collectively come up with strategies that would help improve the situation. Kitso Temane, Botswana Television, Kasane.
Now, it is time for our sport news. Liza Osakeng on standby to take you through that. Liza, it's your turn.
Thank you so much, Khaizirek. Good evening. I am Liza Osakeng with your World of Sport. And in our first story, the Minister of Youth, Gender, Sport and Culture Development, Mr. Tumiso Rakare, says that the annual Johnny Mine General Managers Soccer Fiesta plays a major role in the growth of local football and that it is rewarding, especially to players as they are able to win prize monies that help in improving their lives. The Minister said this at the official commencement of the 3rd edition of the Games in Joining, aimed primarily at unearthing and harnessing talent. Emmanuel Rapua has the report.
The fact that sport plays a vital role in improving health, employment creation, and keeping the youth off the streets cannot be overemphasized. It is against this fact that the Johnny Mine General Managers Soccer Fiesta is attracting multitudes of football lovers and supporters to come and appreciate the beautiful and unifying game of football.
The main objective of the Johnny General Manager Soccer Fiesta is to create a positive socio-economic impact in Botswana communities, with a particular focus on sports development and education, especially within the communities surrounding our mine. I am pleased to share that proceeds from these tournaments will be used to advance sports development at the grassroots level.
Through events like the Joining General Manager Soccer Fiesta, we are positioning Joining as a destination where sports and tourism intersect. This not only boosts our local economy, but also enhances our community profile on a national and global scale.
Sponsors are important stakeholders in order for sport to grow significantly and reach its competitive peak. We are pleased as a ministry to see businesses supporting the diversification and growth of sport in our country. As Joining Town leadership, we are happy for this well-organized and supported GM Soccer Fiesta. The three-day Soccer Fiesta has pitted various Premier League and lower divisions teams, both men and women's teams. The first game, which pitted Silibe Pique-based Granada Wanderers against Joining Galaxy Ladies, ended 1-0 in favor of Granada, who were rewarded with 55,000 pula, medals and a trophy. Emmanuel Rapua, BTV Sport, Joining.
Orapa United assistant coach Khadiman Diso says preparations for their upcoming CAF Confederations Cup fixture against Foresters FC from the Seychelles are going according to plan. He said the team has been in camp for almost a month now in preparation for their first round encounter. Kagiso Molelekwa has more details.
Orapa United kickstarted their preparations immediately after CAF conducted the Confederation Cup draw almost a month ago.
We are preparing for that competition. From the background, the players are there, and we have acquired most of our new sciences detail, and we have already acquired the service of DRC winner, Aime from Tafiki is here training. We have also acquired the service of the right back. I hope people know him. He was with the national team, the Masitauga right back. We have also acquired the service of the Police 11. Also the national team player Sgwai is also training, and we are waiting for 2 foreigners to come. One from Benin, a striker, one from Sierra Leone, a utility player who plays in the midfield.
Assistant coach Khadiman Diso further revealed that they have done research on the Seychelles side Forest. He noted that as they are competing in the Confederation Cup for the second time, they aim to progress to the next level of the competition.
It's a big team, it's a big club, and we try to search and compile a bit of information in Kayone. We find that it's one of Team Elkhori stable, one of the biggest club, Seychelles, and we are anticipating a game Elkhori is not going to be easy, and which means we need to be really prepare for it more so that in our away game we need to be very ready for it. The ambition at level qualify to the group stage. This time around we should go to the group stage.
Diso also highlighted that the arrival of coach Diminta Pantev will add the much-needed value as he has massive experience in the CAF competitions as a coach.
A highly profiled coach with a lot of experience, and he's not also new to this CAF games. He's also coached in Africa, so it means he's not new to the Africa culture. Sankasibu highlights we need to, football is not shortcut. We just need to be very patient with him, give the support for people to see the change.
The Ostriches, who will represent Botswana in the CAF Confederation Cup after finishing as runners-up in the Orange FA Cup behind Joining Galaxy, will start their campaign with an away fixture against Forest on the 16th of August before playing the second leg of the first preliminary round here in Gaborone on the 23rd of August. Kagiso Molelekwa, BTV Sport.
Now, Botswana's 100-meter sprinter Litsile Tebogo has secured a spot in the semi-finals at the ongoing Paris 2024 Olympics after finishing round 1 of the 100-meter heats in position 2. The highly anticipated race, which kicked off with a disqualification of Aaron Brown of Canada after a false start, saw Fred Kelly of the United States of America winning the race in a time of 9.97 seconds, followed by Tebogo in a time of 10.01 seconds, while Hugh Zanel of Great Britain finished in third in a time of 10.03 seconds. Tebogo will now compete in what looks to be